Imperative MX Podcast. Here's another episode.
And we're back and ready to rip here on the Imperative MX Podcast, episode number. And it's cool that you came on because, you know, I'm sure that you're a local legend in many people's eyes, you know, growing up, especially at Muddy Creek. And then, of course, you won on the TLD the KTM team there in, what was it, 13 or 14? Or was it later than that?
That was
way
18.
later. That was 18, yeah, sorry.
18, yep.
Yeah, 18. And I bet you that had to be just a cool feeling just to know that, I got my years way mixed up on that. But,
oh, you're good.
dude, it's crazy that you got, you know, was that your first win in outdoors?
That was my first win.
Yeah, your first overall win. Yep.
And,
so, yeah, dude, that had to be monumental.
In 2016, I got my first outdoor podium at Muddy Creek.
That's right.
And then 2018, I got my first outdoor win at Muddy Creek.
Yeah. And did you win the same? Yeah. Did you win that same year at Bud's too?
That was 2019.
Okay, so it was the next year. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure both of those, because you rode both of those growing up. Of course, Muddy Creek, but did you ride Bud's growing up quite a bit too? Okay, so.
I did only once.
Oh, okay, only once though. I got
you. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
No, man, that's.
But he was a menace in Muddy Creek.
Dude.
Yeah.
You were different at Muddy Creek, man. Different.
Dude,
what was it about that track? Because Matt Burkeen is like the king of Muddy Creek, and he loves it. And I'm not a big fan of the track. I don't like the hard, slick conditions that it, you know, gets to. But what is it for you?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you like it so much? Is it the flow or what?
I'm not sure, honestly. I think it's just time.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up going there, but I think kind of with the conditions, like growing up where I did in North Carolina, it's kind of more of a clay base, like slippery dirt, and also like the off cambers and the turning and all the hills, like. Because the thing is, like, Bud's Creek is really similar.
Yep.
Like, there's really no flat spots on the track. And even that year I won there, it wasn't – I didn't feel any different. I just felt like I was riding the track. And it's super easy to override also.
Yeah.
But, like, when at Muddy Creek when we were racing, like, I actually kind of came from behind. And I actually fell. I got a third in the first moto. The second moto I started, and I was probably like fifth or something. But then I fell on like the second lap, and in the bowl corner, right at the tower, like before the showtime.
Yep.
And I'm like, no, like I remember saying no, and I got up really quick.
Oh, you could see it on camera where you were just like, you could see the expression, you know, where you're like, no way, like.
Yeah. But just, I felt like I was at a local race in that second moto. It was like the lines that I was taking, it was like, dude, I know this dirt. I know these lines. I know exactly what's going to happen. And I just kept passing one person. And I'm like, dude, this just feels so good.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Yeah, no, that was a hell of a ride. That day in general, and just, you know, Muddy Creek, and I'm sure the Gammon family was of course there, and they were stoked, I'm sure. So a lot of good memories with yourself and